Hello, creatives, and welcome to day 23. Yes, 23 of our Listen and Share series for the month of July. My name is Jazelle. I hope you're doing well and that you've had a chance to go back and listen to our 22 previous days of messages, downloads, and that there's something in there for you. I truly believe that if you're here, then this message is for you, whatever time that you find it, that it will be something to encourage you, to spur you on, to lovingly challenge you, kick you in the pants if you need it, and ultimately get you to that next level. Just another form of confirmation and validation for you to take that step forward. Today's message is all about stop with the false humility already. Stop with the false humility crap already. And this is kind of taken from a couple of days ago and then yesterday and then confirmed just now. I was planning on doing a video later, just came from working out. So I was planning on doing a video later and I heard the same message again and was let know right now, stop, make the video, send it out. So that's what I'm doing, making this video right now and just talking all about false humility. A few years ago, I was working with a spiritual coach and just helping me to work through some trauma and just a lot of deep ingrained gunk, I'll say. And one of the things that has really stayed with me since that time of working with her was this idea of false humility. It wasn't a conversation that came up. It was just something that she sent me. It wasn't from like previous conversations, but she just sent me this information on it. And as I began to read and understand what humility is and the difference between humility and false humility, something shattered. I was just like, whoa. And just understanding that there are times where we could say, oh, well, no, you go ahead, or no, that's okay. And it's like an air of humility, and yet there's something behind it, right? We're trying to either use it in a form of manipulation, whether we know it or not. It's not a true form of humility, which is the graciousness, the giving, and having even boundaries within that. So let me see, do I want to go there first or go to the other place first? Okay, I'm going to continue with this one first, and then I'll give you the example, a personal example. And so she guided me. There's a character, a person in the biblical text. His name was King Nebuchadnezzar. He was the king of Babylon, and he was absolutely fabulous, right? The best of everything in terms of like clothing and riches. Like he was the richest man. And so he had all of these different things. And of course he had a very pompous attitude, maybe a bit of hubris to that went along with it. And he began to take all of the riches and all of the goodness that he had as he was the source of it. It was from him. It came from him. It was for him. He was the beginning and the end. You know, they say what did they say? Something beginning all, ending all is kind of a phrase like that. He was everything. And there was a point where he went, like his mind snapped, and he went into thinking that, like, acting as an animal. He went into the wilderness. So he left all of the riches, all of the gifts and things that he had, whether you want to take this from a financial standpoint or creative talent, gifting standpoint. But he lost all of that. And he kind of went crazy. Like he had mental issues. And he went into the forest and he was acting as an animal, looked as an animal, ate as an animal. Like he was just gone. That understanding consciousness, being aware of who you are, that was just gone. And at some point in this, during this time, it came back to him. His mind came back to him, and he recognized that, oh, wait, everything, like I am not the beginning and end all. There is a presence, there is a being, and in my instance, there's God who is bigger than I am, who is greater than I am. There is a source that I extend from. Yes, I have power. Yes, I have these giftings. Yes, I have this ability, but there is a greater power than me that is who I extend from. And once he began to recognize that, his faculties returned to him and he went back into the palace, back into all of his riches, back into all of the other wonderful things that he had before. And what that hit me was, there's this point somewhere, whether it's in the religious community, whether it's in certain just mentalities of, I need to be poor, I need to have less. I cannot say, especially as an artist, when someone comes up and says, oh, that was amazing, you were amazing, feeling like this, oh, I can't own that and say thank you, and honor the effort that you put into it, honor the time, honor the fact that you actually do have a gift that you're willing to share, honor the fact that you're not hiding. No, it may not originally have come from you. It did come from source. It did come from God. And yet you are using that gift. You are using that talent, and you are being a light. You are showing the goodness of your creator by using your creation as the creation, essentially. And so your creativity as the creation. And so that there's the difference between true humility, being like, thank you. Like, I understand that this is totally a gift, but I am super honored to be able to use it. Or thank you. Yes, it took some effort. I was not alone, but I am definitely gracious and grateful for it. Versus, oh, no, that's okay. Oh, no, you don't have to say that. Like, that's false humility. That is some crap. Stop that. Like, just stop it. Okay. And then taking that, so I had to check myself on that. I'm going to go ahead and lovingly check you on that. If you're doing that, stop that mess. That's not real. You're not representing yourself. You're not representing your effort. You're not representing your creativity. You're not representing your gifts, your talents, and you sure as heck not representing the one who helped you to get that, who created you, who placed those things inside of you. You're not properly representing your source. If you think like we are all, think of us as a vine, right? Represent, yes, you're grapes, but you are part of a vine. You are part of that great one and all. So represent. Stop with that fakeness. Okay, so, and then I had to recognize that within myself. And then I spoke with someone, a friend, and she just like broke off some stuff during this conversation. I'm thinking I'm talking to her to encourage her, and she totally flipped that thing. And joke's on me, because it was for me. The activation was for me. The encouragement was for me. And so she, during this time of just like speaking over me, this download that she got, she was just like, Jazelle, you need to be on the stage. You need to be seen. You need to let your light shine. People need to hear your voice. People, blah, blah. She's just going off, right? You need to stop hiding. You need to stop, blah, 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 blah. Because I'm doing stuff, but I have been hiding, okay? And so she just called me out. And in that moment when she was saying that, I'm like bawling, because I recognized when she was saying it, there was a point in my memory where I remembered someone who was close to me, who, a loved one who was close to me, who asked the question, like, do you just want to be on stage because you want to be seen? Like, is that it? Like, you just want to be seen? And not saying that it was coming from a malicious intent or anything like that, but it still caused, even though in my heart, it was like, no, for whatever reason, since I was very, very little, performing has just been there. I have always known what I am to do, even though listening to other people, I got a little mixed up, but I've always known what I am to do. And so in my heart, no, but it caused fear. It caused doubt. It caused anxiety. And not knowing, I began to walk around with this idea of like, oh, do I just want to be seen? Is that what it is? It's not it, but I just want to make sure that it's not it. And, I want to make sure that I'm not just presenting myself that way. That's false humility. Getting clear in my heart and in my spirit, knowing that this is from a pure place. Now it's time to step forward and to represent myself, to represent my creator, and also be a representation to my fellow creators or creatives, to be a representation of you, right? And so this message just came up again, because that's how we really step into our power. That's how we really find, I am sweating, our community. That's how we really be able to do the things that we are here to do, when we acknowledge who we are. We acknowledge our light and we stop hiding it out of false humility or fear. We stop doing that. Yes, we can say thank you and own all of the effort and talent that we have while still pointing back to our God, our creator, our source, and saying it came from our source. And I am grateful for it. And you can too. So I'm going to stop here. Be sure to get out of this mode of false humility. Own your gift. Own your light. Yes, make sure it's coming from a pure place. Yes, be sure to represent and always point back to where it comes from. Your effort, your gift, but also the one who created you, the one who brought you here, the one who is continuously surrounding you with love and encouragement and pushing you. Get out there. Yes, do it, do it, do it, and do it. And get out of that false humility, y'all. It's not even worth it. It holds us back. That's the message for today. Be sure to like, subscribe, share this with a friend who you think will need it. And until tomorrow, live fully, do your darn thing, and stop the false humility. Shine brightly, and non-apologetically. Until tomorrow, bye.